Welcome everyone out to the Getting Unstuck Speakers Conversation. And today I have a very special woman, Laurie Sharp-Page. And she has such amazing techniques and skills that I needed to get her to come on to our summit. And she will be with you on the 24th for a super session. And what's that session about, Laurie?
That session is about how you can get yourself unstuck from the blame game.
I love that. And okay, people out there, how many people could get stuck blaming someone or something or the events of life for something? So Laurie's session with us is going to be a big, big help. And today I'd like to ask her, I think one of the points that she's going to cover, but we'll get a little sneak preview today, is how you cope really matters. Is that true, Laurie?
It really matters. You made a really good point a minute ago, which is this, that everybody, myself included, can get stuck in the blame game. So if you are in the blame game, the number one thing is you need to be compassionate with yourself. And we're going to be compassionate with you by saying, you need to know that how you cope with things really matters. If you're coping in such a way that you're making life harder on yourself, like chronically blaming other people, giving your power and your agency away to others and saying that they are the reasons that I'm struggling right now, I'm sure that they have an impact in those environments too, but ultimately you're the one who has to figure out how to cope with it. And that's where how you cope really matters. Are you going to cope by, saying, I'm going to put this down, I'm going to go take a walk, I'm going to take care of myself? Or are you going to cope by sitting on the couch and continuing to stew in that blame? Which one's going to give you better outcomes at the end of that day? And that's really where conscious coping comes in, is teaching people how to listen to themselves, how to pay attention to their mental health, and how to implement coping skills that are actually going to be more effective, reduce your stress faster, and give you more empowerment to really have fun and take care of your mental health in ways that are going to serve you and your well-being better than just blaming everybody else.
Thank you, Laurie. Having you on the Unstuck Summit, I got your book, Conscious Coping, and I absolutely love it. And it was a big help to me. Recently, I fell and I fractured my wrist. And I was, I was blaming myself. I was upset about it. I couldn't blame really anybody else. I could have blamed the slippery floor, or maybe my husband wasn't there to help me or something. But I really had to look inside and cope, which
Absolutely.
I have been doing. I've been celebrating me. Laurie, you are absolutely right. We need to learn more on how to cope and to be in touch with ourselves, because your session covers that as well. I know it's going to be a wild 20 minutes with you, because it's going to be a nonstop learning experience for the rest of us who have been perhaps blaming ourselves for things in life, which, if you knew me in my 20s, I was doing a lot of blaming.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I think that self-blame piece is just as toxic and can keep you even more stuck. So we're going to talk about all the things, internal, external blame, and how you can better take care of yourself as you move into this new year.
So, Laurie, it's going to be a very wonderful day with you. Thank you so much for joining us and for being in our Speaker Summit Extraordinary People. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everyone. Thank you.